you want to make your very own RPG game on Roblox, and you've come to the right place. This video is going to go over the advanced stuff of making an RPG game with Orion's RPG Kit, and we are going to go, more info will be after the intro. How many takes is this going to take? I don't know. But anyways, hey everyone, this is BWK back from another video. Today, I am going to be showing you guys how to make your RPG game look a lot more advanced. Because, let's be honest, your RPG game is great and all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, but everyone can make a world and make mobs and make a boss and a spawn boss. I mean, you saw my basics video, so this video is going to go over the advanced techniques, or not the advanced techniques, the advanced options or features in the RPG kit, and just making your game look a lot more advanced. So by the end of the video, we've gone over the quest, dialogue, the leaderboard, custom roles, premium role benefits, group roles, advanced swords, range mobs, and maybe making a second world. I don't know. This is a video, so I guess we're about to find out. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've taken a lot of takes on this video, so whatever comes out, comes out. So yeah, but then again, I can't edit the video, but I'm just saying that to myself. Anyways, without being said, right before beginning, you guys are showing me pause or comment like this, so please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell so I don't be awesome. I miss you. That being said, I'll be right it. So yes, as you can tell, so we last left off with making the first world of this game. The first world was called the Mossy, or not the Mossy, and it was called. The first area was, of course, the Mossy Grasslands. Mossy Grasslands has officially been completed. We've given this world 2 leaderboards: the craft spawn and shop, the shop, craft, pawn, portal room, the quest area, and of course the healing fountain. So yeah, and I also added a couple other things just to show you guys the ranged mobs, since Orion recently had ranged mobs and also heavy attacks and all that stuff. So I basically decided to update the latest kit changes. So basically, we now have ranged feats. We also have every sword now has heavy attacks. So if I play the game, you'll notice how cool these swords will look. So basically, these swords used to have one animation, but now it has multiple animations. So basically, every couple of attacks, you'll notice that the sword has the heavy blow, which basically makes the sword do more damage on that hit. So yeah, and then we also have the range sword, the range as well, and we also had these range features which weren't here earlier. So you may wonder why I decided to add them just now. Well, if you go over here and with these range mobs, you'll notice that they actually deal damage to you. I mean, no kidding, of course they deal damage to you. But basically, these weren't in the game earlier. They basically were added before they weren't added in the previous video because they weren't added as a feature. So Orion updated the kit earlier before this game was released. So I decided to add an updated kit after the first video, so we're gonna hop right in it. So let's go over the first spots. So yeah, to make a range mob, it's pretty simple, honestly. So range mob basically has the following attributes. They have so with the range mobs comes new types. So the mobs have mob types. There's a melee and a ranged. Ranged mobs they basically shoot, and melees are the original and classic style mobs that we've had earlier. No kidding. And basically, there's what's also added is also range behavior for when the mobs are ranged, and also the shoot attack animation as well. So basically, say for instance you want to know how to make a new projectile that is you want to make a mob that is not necessarily a thief, but instead like a mage, like the Sand Sage, for example. So we also got that.
I'm sexy.
Did my girlfriend just invade my tutorial?
This is fucking annoying. I don't know why you people are watching this shit anymore. The point has been made. You've seen all you need to see. Move on.
Hey guys, this is my girlfriend. Say hello to the keyboard trying to make an RPG game.
Hey guys.
Okay, so let's say you want to make this a sand stage that basically has a projectile. So basically, you guys want to know how to make your own projectiles and stuff, you can basically do so by making a sand spell. So basically, what you can do is basically duplicate a rage mob, make its own ability, give it a sand staff, whatever. Then what you can do is go into the casting mesh area, and you can make so basically what you can do is copy this arrow, paste it in here, delete these things, or whatever these things are meant to be. Delete that, and then make something, I guess. Give it a mesh, like I'm not sure. Say you want to make it. Say like you want to make a burger monster. Don't ask why, but say like you want to make a hamburger monster that throws hamburgers. If it'll load, a hamburger person. Yeah, don't ask why, but let's just say you want to make that. So yeah, I guess you could, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. So apparently this won't work. So let's say you wanted this hamburger that is grayed out. Apparently, maybe Roblox doesn't have that anymore. I don't know. But let's say you wanted to make a hamburger of a monster that throws hamburgers. Paste this into here. Change its thing a bit. Make it
a monster that throws hamburgers.
Apparently, a sandburger, a Krabby Patty, I don't know, whatever floats your boat, I guess. So, and like
that's actually kind of cute.
You're not wrong. So, and then do that, make it, and what you can do is then do unanchor this, or basically give it infrared hamburger. So basically a burger. Yeah. So say like you want to have it throw burgers. I don't know. You're just weird like that. I don't know. We're just gonna say you're weird. Okay. So basically, a thief can throw hamburgers. I don't know sure why you would want to do that, but you would if you wanted to. And then we can just.
I would kind of hope a thief would much rather throw bricks than hamburgers.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be a hamburger thief that throws hamburgers. So, yes, that's what I'm saying. So basically, we want to do is basically delete the go into mod config, turn the mob from melee to ranged. Give it in the projectile, give it the hamburger or burger, whatever I called it. Yeah, I called it burger. Copy that. And I guess we're just going to figure it out and see what happens. And yes, this can also be applied to mega bosses. There's also going to be applied to spawn bosses as well. Spawn bosses can throw hamburgers as well. So yeah, you can throw hamburgers. No, seriously, you can. Like, see, this guy's throwing hamburgers. Because, I don't know, diabetes or whatever the hell. Whatever, I don't know. So, yeah.
That's some Annabelle shit right there.
Hamburgers and Annabelle. Yes.
That's Annabelle hamburger shit.
And you know, and that's so yeah. Imagine if you don't want to make a McDonald's. If you want to make a McDonald's RPG, then be my guest. But for now, we're just gonna do that only at McDonald's. Okay, but for real though, we're just gonna go ahead and okay, but for real, we're just gonna have Bob Ryan. Yeah, what's up? Oh boy, are you crazy? She said something that I did not want to say.
No, I am. Thank you, Daddy.
Yes. Okay, so.
I know. Thank you, Daddy.
All right, so that's range mobs basically. So now we're gonna show you how to. Now we're just gonna go ahead. Now we'll make the mobs for that area later. For now, we're gonna show you how to make low doors too. Since low doors are actually pretty easy to make too. Basically, let's just go ahead and make this low door. I don't know. This low door doesn't really look good with the neon, so I'm just gonna change it to black. I'm not sure. Is it? In my opinion, I personally think that this just doesn't look too well. So kind of made it a bit better. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make this. Let's just go ahead and get started with this. So let's go ahead and get started with the hitbox. So let's rotate this thing real quick. What position should we give it? Honestly, first of all, let's actually refresh it real quick. Okay, so we're gonna figure out what height it should be. So maybe 10, maybe? Yeah, 10. So what we could do is, move this up and move this over here, and then we can do the same to this. So yeah, this is basically how you make, yeah, this is basically how you make the, what you call it? That's basically how you make the low doors. So, yeah, let's say, I don't know, you want to make this black. So, there's your low door. So, basically, you can go to config, you can then go into levels, and set to low we want. So I think I'm set the requirement to the stand stage to what I set to. I set him to level 10, so we're just gonna give it the. They're gonna go to the Sealess Desert and make this into level 10 like we did last time. So there you have it. And you can also have a tool required. So basically, like you want the boss iron sword that is basically the thing that's drugged by the boss right here to be required for this area. Well, if you really are that demonic, then what's wrong with you? But apart from that, I guess whatever. So basically,
Hey, baby.
Yo, what's up?
You might as well call me a plant eater because all you see me eating ever is pickles.
You just call yourself Pickle Monster. Okay. Jesus. Okay. That was out of context, but thank you for telling me. So yeah, basically you wanted to, let's just say you want to make a Sealess Desert. So yeah, I'm actually going to change that. That's going to probably give a lot of people some OCD. I'm not sure if that's just me, but personally might. So I'm not going to risk that shit. And that changes a bit. Because I know OCD can be an interesting deal. But who knows. I would be surprised if it did actually, but you know, YOLO after all, so. Oh well. So let's just go ahead and we'll go from there to there. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah, okay. So I'll do this. And then maybe this too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find out. Okay, that might work now. Okay, sweet. If so, it's good. So basically, we made ourselves a level door. That's how level doors work. That's actually pretty damn easy if you look at that. So, yeah. Let's see if this works. Sealess Desert, and we go here. We need to be level 10. Let's get one more level up, and we'll go from there. Let's kill this thief commander. Hey, all right. We're level 10 now, and I believe we should be at level 10 to reach the new area. Let's go. And then if we go over here, I don't know. We're just gonna move ourselves over here to C boss. That way it'll be a lot more easier to move. And all that stuff. Also, how you doing today, babe? By the way.
Doing great, sexy.
Oh God, of course. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So yeah, then the C stage basically is right here, attacking the mobs, attacking as usual. So yeah, that should basically be about it. And then boom, would you look at that? He is good to go. And now you may be asking, how can I make ranged weapons? Ranged weapons. That's actually a pretty damn interesting topic to talk about. It's actually pretty simple, actually, if you think about it. So let's say let's get his let's get his his sand staff real quick and copy. Okay, let's get the sand staff. Paste that here. I know it's actually pretty damn big if you think about it, or unless that's just me. Let me take a look real quick. That actually that's pretty big, but hey, who asked? So, anyways, let's say you want the sand staff to be. So let's just go ahead and add the sand staff. Basically, how this works is it's pretty simple to make actually. So how range items work here is basically you get the crossbow and we can basically just copy this and paste these, copy these and paste them in here. And you're probably done, right? Well, unless you want to have a staff that shoots out arrows, then no, you're not. Why would you want to have a staff that shoots out arrows? You at least expect to have shoot out staff like projectiles are like spells, right? Well, probably, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm hoping you want at least. Well, then again, I mean, every RPG is different, so whatever. Anyways, in order for this to work, you basically need a casting point. So basically, what crossbow has is casting point right here. Basically, what that does is that basically makes it that it's basically, how should I say it? It's basically where it shoots out. So basically, I think it's good idea is probably to put on here, maybe on the top of this, where basically all the stats come from. So that's probably a good idea to do that. So we could do. So basically, that's how it works. And then you may be wondering how the staff works. So basically, we're just going to change this to Nile, since that's how I want it to work, and then we're just going to get rid of the cost. This is not the cost anything. Now we're now going to show you how. Wait, let me actually take a look at the damage. How much the staff? How much the range? Not the range beef, but the sage. The sand sage deals. He deals about 13. Is that normal, or did I make it a lot not normal? I'll probably change it to 23 maybe, and then we can. Or actually, better idea. Let's change it to like 33, because why the hell not? And let's say you wanted the damage to let's say you wanted the damage to be 33 as well, and then you have an activate animation, which basically this is how the activate animation works. So basically this is, and I think that should probably hit the basics actually. Oh, yeah, in case you're wondering how, and if you also want to know how to make it to not shoot arrows, which I hope you don't want, which I hope you're trying to figure out how not have to shoot arrows. I mean, actually, just for out of curiosity, I just want to see what the sand stuff looks like when you actually when it shoots arrows. I'm so curious now thinking about. I swear to God, I'm just really curious on what it actually looks like when it actually shoots out arrows. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that you drop by the boss real quick, and we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. Copy that, I think, at least. Okay, so let's also make him drop a sword. Which actually, by the case you guys wondering how to make it drop a sword, you basically have to do this. Basically, which I think I showed in my last video. Go to the basics. You probably will see how I made it drop a sword. So basically, just this the item type, item name. This which is just sand staff, and the chance of it, which is going to be 1. So basically 1 in 5, 1 in 1, which is 100%. So yeah, it's pretty damn easy if you think about it. So yeah, then let's go and play the game and see what happens, shall we? So yeah, as you can tell, he still shoots that stuff. So let's go ahead and get the sword out and see what we get now. Yeah, so clearly he deals a lot more damage now. So it's sand staff, which I think is, where is it? Sand staff. So yeah, it looks, yeah, so you can clearly tell you probably don't want a staff that shoots out arrows. You probably want to shoot spells. So let's figure out, so basically a good way to, so yeah, that's something you probably don't want. Like, you probably don't want a sword, a staff that cleared, that basically, I don't know, like, that basically gives out, that basically, I just don't know, like, bro, I mean, it's up to you, but, like, whatever floats your boat, so, yeah, but, it's whatever, whatever floats your boat, honestly. But, if you don't want to, then, but basically, for the tutorial purposes, I'll show you how to do it. So, basically, let's get the sound real quick for it, so, let me just show you how to make the staff actually work. How to make the staff shoot out a projectile. So basically, you can basically turn it into casting mesh. Casting mesh is basically what we got here. So basically, casting mesh, like it says, so you may notice that it's just arrow. Casting mesh currently is an arrow. So what if we change to a sand spell? Well, if we did this, and it might probably work. And also, in case you're wondering how do I not make it not stick, you basically, so you may be wondering how do I not make it stick. So you basically have to add an attribute. So you may be wondering, so if you did duplicate from the arrow, you might have gone, it may look like this, actually, so, bull, so, let's say, for instance, you got this is what it looks like. So basically, you probably, this might what it looks like to you, so you may have noticed that it just looks like some weird-ass landmine or something, I don't know. You may be wondering, how do I make it so that it doesn't stick? Well, basically, in order for that to work, I think, from what I can tell you, basically, just to equip that. So, does that work? Yeah, so it does work like that. So, there you have it. And you're going to be asking why, so you're also going to, now let's just go ahead, enough of that, we're just going to go ahead. So now that I got over that out of the way, let's go over the Sand Sage and also how to, not Sand Sage, but the config, and let's get a better cast sound, because having an activate sound that sounds like a bow, it doesn't sound too well. Like that. Oh God. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I guess if you want to, have your way. Copy as ID and paste this. Also, what's up, babe?
Guess what we got?
What we got now?
60 tokens.
Which means
We're almost there. Let me see how we have 128 tokens. We need 500.
oh my god, what I do? Oh my god, can you hear my stream, right?
Yes, I can hear everything.
yeah, so that's basically how you change the sound animation of that. Oh my god.
Baby, you're like...
No, it's like someone that's spitting something. That's what the sound is, babe. I know, like, it's... What did I just do? Why did I make that happen? I don't know. Well, there you have it. There's your way of making staff. So, yeah, let's go and make the mobs now, because I guess I'll make the mobs after the intro, after the video, since we already know I showed you how to make mobs. So now we're gonna talk about, let's see here. Let's say the leaderboards. The leaderboards are probably gonna be a lot more interesting. So, high score 2 and so I think high score 1, I believe, if I'm correct, is the level leaderboard. High score 2 is basically the skills leaderboard. Let me take a look real quick just to make sure. I might be wrong. High score 1 is top levels, and high score 2 is top kills. So yeah, so basically what you want to do for each of them, if I have one to, I guess, what you can do is, so basically you may wonder how do I update so basically you may wonder how do I make a creator type of, the creator of the game type of, asset. So basically tags work, so basically leaderboard tags, colors, and all that stuff works a lot differently to, leaderboard tags basically work. They are advanced, but we'll go over anyway. So basically, this is the type. You can basically name whatever you want. So let's say, for instance, you want to name it, like, I don't know. So basically, you have a badge ID, asset ID, user ID, group ID, game pass ID. If you don't know how to get the IDs from any of these, then you're going to have to. Then you can just simply get it from the URL, which is the numbers. So pretty simple, pretty easy. So yeah. Anyways, in order to get so basically, in order for this to work, what you can do is get this. Let's say you want to make a type asset. So basically the kit supporter is basically someone who has the kit, and the kit creator, which is, of course, if you go here, is of course Orion himself. Orion, aka the guy that doesn't give a crap, I guess, or at least that's what his username is. A guy that doesn't care. Basically a guy that doesn't give a shit at all. So yeah. Anyways, so that's Orion for you. Yes. So anyways, with that away, I'm going to show you how to, so let's say you want to make your own. So what you can do is just copy the kit supporter, paste this in here, and I'll show you how it works. So let's say you want to make a creator type of leaderboard or type of person. So yeah, that's actually pretty easy to do actually. So let's say you want to make to do this, simply to make a creator type of. Let's just say you want to make a creator tag on the leaderboard, which is pretty easy to make actually. To do this, simply go into simply type in creator type equals user ID. Change this to ID change this to your ID, which I simply got here. This is my user ID. I'm basically the one of the 58 million people that joined Roblox back in 2014. That is crazy. That is a crazy amount to think about. The 58 million user. That is absolutely insanity. Okay, so let's say you want to make so basically you have creator role. You want to make this a creator, or so you want to say game creator or something like that, or game owner. Let's just say owner, I guess. So. Getting them the person that made owner, so game owner, I guess. And you can change the color to whatever you want, honestly. I'm just going to pick, I don't know, maybe orange, I guess, because orange, since that kind of matches the theme of the game right now. And you want to say background color, so basically, the background color is basically now to disable. That, I don't know what it does, but ignore the top 3 colors. Basically, so you wouldn't be wondering what that means. Basically, you may notice that, like, well, actually, let me just get rid of that real quick, actually, first of all. So, 1 second, actually. So, basically, the kit, yeah, what's up?
Even in the game, you have a housewife.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm doing all the cooking. You're relaxing.
We relax all the time. Anyways, in order for this to work, you basically get yourself a leaderboard, and the top 3, you may notice, so basically the top 3 levels get, the top 3 The top 3 leaderboard placements get their own colors, like, so basically it's gold, silver, and bronze. So like this, for example, if it'll load, still loading, still loading, still loading, still loading. Why isn't it loading yet? Oh, here we go. So basically that's the kit supporter. So basically that's the supporter. So basically get yourself a supporter role. So basically that's how the top 3 loads work. So basically you can basically do this to so let's just go and bring back our creator role again. Get that turned to orange, and basically that ignores the top 3 colors. And then you may be wondering, higher count additions show up instead of lower ones. So basically, if you're wondering what this means, a lot of people may have wondered what this means. This is what I think. Personally, so basically what higher count means, so basically if you want people, so basically say you have a supporter and a kit creator. Basically you're a supporter and a kit creator. Basically what that means is that if you're a kit creator, you're basically, if the count is 99, that means it'll show up, the high kit creator will show up higher, will show up instead of the supporter one. So if you have two tags, it'll basically show up with the one with the highest count. So let's say you want to make yourself with this, and then you want to ignore top 3 create colors and all that stuff. Now to simply do this, play the game, and it should work. Only for one of the leaderboards at least, because reason why is, of course, because, and if you're wondering why it only works for one of the leaderboards, it's because it only works, the tags only work for one of the leaderboards, and you're gonna have to manually add in other so basically each leaderboard has their own setting custom tags and stuff. So like this, for example. So if it will load, if you'll be nice enough to load, please and thank you. You will notice that we got a top 8 loads. We got BWK 16 game owner. However, though, we are still on this one. This one still hasn't changed. You may be wondering how to fix that. It's actually really simple, actually. Simply do this. Just go to creator, copy the tag you want, and paste it into here. Pretty simple, honestly. Go in here, boom, you're done. And yeah. Now, if you want to make a game pass, you should know you can also do the same for you can use Game Pass badges. Like you have a badge that's like a milestone, you can do that, and yeah, that's pretty simple too, honestly. So basically the badges. Also, you can also do badges. You can also do such things like a Game Pass. Like you have a limited time Game Pass, and you just want and you get people flex their badges. You can show how many badges they have, which I personally think, which I'm sure why you wouldn't flex a badge. But hey, but again, we have a lot of huge people that have huge badges. So yeah, that's about it. Also, what are you saying, babe?
I am done with my shift. We might have more tokens.
Oh, your shift. Okay, so that's about it for this. Now let's go over the thing that many people maybe may want this whole time. The literal dialogues. Now, dialogues are actually really advanced in this, so I'm just going to go over this. I'm also might go over the crafting UI too, but that probably might be till later. Probably will make it with its own tutorial. So that's probably going to be about it too. They also actually, yeah, we're going to talk about the crafting and the talking. So the talking NPCs. This is probably going to be the hardest part of them all. So I actually got a better idea. I'm probably going to make it with its own tutorial. Actually, I think it's better off with its own tutorial personally, because I personally think that this deserves a better. I personally think that tutorial it's just too advanced for right now, so I think it deserves its own video. Same with the crafting Alright, before we end this video, we are going to go over how to make group benefits, premium benefits, and many other benefits. So, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, the benefit, boyfriend and girlfriend? Oh, I love the sound of that.
Girlfriend, boyfriend. Yeah, I guess user benefits too, I guess. Okay, so in order to go over that, we're going to go ahead and figure that out. So, basically, how to go over this, how to make premium benefits, Game Pass benefits, and all that stuff. So basically, say you want to make group benefits. Say like you want to make a group sword. I don't know, like, let's say you want to make a group sword from, let's just say you want to make a group sword, like a group sword that basically is, I don't know, has neon spam in it. Don't ask why neon spam, but we're just going to say you want a sword that has neon spam. So, because, that's just how people are these days. Anyways, for that, you can just simply grab the bronze sword, copy that, paste into here. You can then we can actually let's get the premium sword actually instead, since that'll probably be a bit of a better option. Get the premium sword, copy that, paste it in here. What we can do then is get this and make it like I don't know, give this item a Nile sword and give it like instead like 1,000 to 1,000 damage, and then let's say you want to give a custom audio, I guess, like say like you want to give it a like that, for example. Probably I don't know, probably not like yeah, like that, or maybe something.
You are absolutely the amazing most best.
Thanks, babe. So are you. Okay, so let's say you wanted to copy this and make this into your activate sound. Don't ask why. You're just wanting to make that so badly. You're just so...
Okay, activate. Bruh. Activate again. Bruh.
Bruh, for real, though. And then you want to make it into, like, let's say, a red sword with neon in it. Oh, boy, does that sound interesting. Why does it give... Okay, there we go. So let's say you want to make a neon sword that says, bruh. So, bruh sword, especially with the R and stuff. I don't know. So, let's say you want to do this and you wanted to give it that. Let's also go ahead and... so let's say you want to make that activate sound. What you then can do is go in a tool. Let's say you want to make your own admin sword. So basically what we can do is go into the game config. Replace this with owner sword. Replace with owner, make this into user. Or wait, you can make it into user. Apparently you can't. That's interesting. Okay, maybe I guess we'll do a group then instead. Let's say you want to make a group sword, I guess. I don't know, group sword that basically only your cult can have. Because, you know, that's just how some people are these days with their cringe, you know, with their cringe cults and stuff and all that. So yeah, anyways, let's say you want to make a bra sword, and basically the idea of this is basically, let's just say let's just make this group sword be for people who are in the BWK Studios app, which, by the way, in case you guys want to take a look at that, I could just copy this. Which is, by the way, the home of Night Lord RPG. More for that later. That's the story for our day, though. So, oh well. Anyways, that's that. So let's go ahead and no, it's a group. So let's say you're in a group. Let's open this up, and I think that should probably most likely work. If not, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh well. So let's say, for instance, this works. Let's just say bra sword. And there you have it. The bra sword is finally activated. All because you got a sword. All because you are in the group. So. And there you have it. There you have it. Your bra sword has officially been added to your game because you finally figured out how to make ad group benefits. So, in order, you can also.
Stranger?
Exactly. Stranger danger. You can also make Game Pass.
Guess what?
Game Pass badges, group, premium, all of which can have an ID, like Game Pass badges and all that stuff. You can also give them custom health, walk speed, jump power. And you can also give them custom buffs, which also has 1.5. So basically, you want to copy all this stuff. You can also make it so you can also get like double levels too. More will be in, if you guys want to know how to, which by the way, I'll also teach you how to make droppable levels too. It's actually really simple. Actually, I can actually do it right now. Actually, now I'm not thinking about it. Like seriously. Like, it's so simple. Like you can all you simply have to do is just duplicate this. Go into Thief, go to Mod Config, and instead of changing it changes to level instead of XP, changes to, and boom, you are done. So yeah, let's go play here. Just test it real quick, just to make sure it works, which I believe should work. And yeah, it works. I think we were at 13 levels earlier. Now we're at 15. We were at 13 levels earlier. Now we're at 15. Now if we do this again, we're at 19 levels. Would look at that. Did you just burp while you spat?
Every time you get out of that world.
Yeah, so, and oh, bro, was that interesting. So yeah, that's basically how you do levels too. So, yeah, I think that's probably it for this video, honestly. I mean, there's really nothing else I can really go over right now. If I did miss anything, you guys have any more questions, you can also join my Discord server too. But it is for people who are kind of too lazy to join the Discord server. Instead, you guys would just rather work on it on your own time. So if you really want to join my Discord server, you're more than welcome to. But I know some people are not. Whatever will float your boat. So, but if you guys really need help with you guys really want help with your RPG game, then please be sure to join our Discord server because we actually do have some people who are helpful, especially Orion himself. Orion, the RPG creator himself, or the RPG kit creator himself, basically is in the server too. So if you want help, ask him. He's there for you. And we also got a lot more people and all that stuff. So yeah, I think that's probably this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. You guys like post, like, so please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell so channel. Be awesome on this video. Anyways, before we head out, I just want to say next video we'll be going over how to make the shops, crafting, and pawn, as well as a quest itself, and showing also that since I think that's a bit more advanced. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this beginning 6 now. Have a good one.
I'm following your lead. I'm following this feeling. I'm conquering this feeling.